Yo, what's cracking everyone? Ericship 111 here. So Forza Horizon 5's Update 6 livestream has just wrapped up, and here are all the new cars that will be arriving in this update. Just before I continue, despite the amount of criticism I give out to Horizon 5, I do want to give a huge shout out to Playground Games and the Forza team for providing me with the assets for Series 6, so thank you very much. And also, if you do enjoy what you see here on this channel and want to keep up to date with everything Forza Horizon 5 related, please be sure to subscribe with notifications turned on. So beginning with the first new to Forza vehicle, the Ford Mustang Mach-E 1400. So this is the new Ford Mustang, if you want to call it that, which will be arriving in Series 6. For those who don't really know much about this vehicle, well, this is an all-electric vehicle which produced nearly 1500 brake horsepower from 7 electric motors, with each motor being rated at around 225 bhp. Built in collaboration with RTR, this is not just your typical drift vehicle, but it can also become a drag racer and also a circuit machine too. And part of its unique qualities about this Mustang is that it is able to change its drivetrain depending on what driving unit you want the car to be set on. And for the first time in Horizon 5, the interactive left thumbstick is being utilized in a different manner other than toggling different car modes or convertibles. For the Mach-E, it's used to change its drivetrain. Certainly very cool, and to unlock this, you must complete all 6 chapters of the new Horizon story. Now we move on to the festival playlist rewards, first beginning with the Ascari KZ1R. So not too much to talk about here, it's a vehicle that was already featured back in Horizon 4 and was removed at launch for Horizon 5. I'm pretty sure one of the reasons is to bring it in as filler content or recycled content, but if you are someone like myself who has played Horizon 4, this won't be an exciting vehicle to unlock, but for those who haven't, the Ascari is a pretty decent track-inspired vehicle with a top speed of around 200 brake horsepower and a 0 to 60 sprint time of just 3 seconds. It still can go, and powered by a BMW V8 engine, you know that there's potential for more with upgrades. So to unlock this, all you have to do is earn 20 points during the summer season. Number 2, the McLaren 765 LT Coupe. Finally, the long-awaited 2021 McLaren 765 LT is in the Horizon series. Look, we know that McLaren and Playground Games have a pretty good relationship with one another, hence why in Horizon 4, Playground Games managed to score a timed exclusive license for the McLaren Senna. But this 765 LT is no slouch either. Based off from the McLaren 720S, this version cranks everything up by a notch and shatters every statistic from the 720S. I'm very happy to finally see this McLaren in Horizon 5, and along with the 675 LT has been one of the most requested cars since the Horizon 4 days. Hopefully it does carry some good performance, and to unlock this, all you have to do is earn 20 points during the autumn season. Number 3, the ATS GT. I think it's safe to say that Update 6 is quite focused on McLarens, and even though this isn't technically a McLaren, it does share the same chassis. Based on the McLaren 650S, the engineers over at ATS managed to increase its output to 720 brake horsepower, which is much more potent than its British counterpart. And for those who are excited about this, great, but for those who aren't, there's probably a good reason for that, and that is because this vehicle, just like the Ascari, was featured back in Forza Horizon 4. So to unlock this, all you have to do is earn 20 points during the winter season. And lastly, number 4, the McLaren 650S. I had to make sure I wasn't seeing things, as I thought, with Horizon 5 featuring this new convertible feature where you can remove the roof in free roam, that this McLaren 650S Spyder would be a part of the car list from launch, but nope, it isn't. I couldn't believe it because, you see, much like the ATS and the Ascari, the 650S Spyder was featured back in Horizon 4, but more importantly, it was actually a new car into the Forza franchise, and then to just remove it from launch, it certainly was quite disappointing. I mean, this would have been a perfect car to showcase the convertible feature. To unlock this, all you have to do is earn 20 points during the spring season. And now we move on to the new car pass vehicles, beginning with number 1, the 1966 Oldsmobile Toronado. Can I just say how cool this car looks? Now from what I can see, this car looks huge, but I don't know about you, normally I'm not the biggest fan of old cars in video games because let's face it, most of them are quite slow, and who wants to go slow in a virtual world? But with how amazing this car looks, I'll give Playground Games a pass. Powered by 7.5 litre V8, the Toronado produces 385 brake horsepower, and I would love to see what customization options are available for a vehicle like this. And for all car pass owners, this will be available from the 31st of March. Number 2, the 2021 McLaren 620R. Yep, what did I tell you? The McLaren 620R will be included in Update 6. This is essentially another full racing GT car for the streets, except without all the restrictions imposed, unlike the McLaren 570S GT4. It's certainly an amazing looking track focused machine with no air conditioning, no in-car audio, no navigation, nothing at all but essentially the bare minimum. So if you ever see someone driving this in the real world, you know that they're really into their cars because truth be told, there is no comfort in this at all. And despite that, a very cool racing car to have in the car pass and will be made unlockable from the 7th of April. Number 3, the 2021 Mini John Cooper Works GP. Our third 2021 car for this update, and I must say that is pretty impressive by Playground Games. Now to me, John Cooper Works or modern minis are not really my taste, but I guess what I like doesn't really matter, as long as we do have new cars with good performance being brought into the Horizon 5 franchise. That's all I ask for. Aesthetically speaking, I quite like the bodywork of this car. It definitely shouts performance, and with 301 brake horsepower to play with, all pushing through the front wheels, it easily makes a great contender to the Honda Civic Type R and the Hyundai Veloster N. I'm sure some of you watching can't wait to get your hands on this, and it will be made unlockable through the car pass on the 14th of April. And the final new vehicle for Update 6 is the 2019 Porsche 911 Speedster. Another great addition to the Horizon series, and also another convertible. I'm actually very stoked to see the new 911 Speedster in Horizon 5. I mean, the car looks sleek, it's quick, and not only that, to see new Porsches that are relatively new in any video game shouldn't actually be taken for granted, because hey, Porsche could still be holding an exclusive license with Need for Speed. And honestly, who wants that? Now, of course, this is a car pass exclusive vehicle, but I'm curious, how many new to Forza cars will we see once the car pass is over, as I'm sure it's not too long now before it ends. Either way, still appreciative to see new cars like this in Horizon 5, especially after 6 months worth of updates, and hopefully we may get an announcement about Expansion 1 very soon. But like I said before, I still feel like that announcement won't come until E3. Anyways, the new Speedster will be made available to unlock from the 21st of April. Anyways, if you guys did enjoy this video, please make sure to smash the thumbs up button, as it really does help me out. And also, if you guys would like to see more Forza Horizon 5 content right here on this channel, make sure to click the subscribe button with notifications turned on. That way you won't ever miss out on another video that goes live, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Peace.